Oh no, you are switched up on us, dog. Hey, oh man, we live, man. What up?
Are the
What up?
letters are the letters backwards?
No,
No.
Were they ever before? Because that's if that's the case, how am I how
that's a good question. I don't know how that happened.
I don't know how it happened.
Yeah, but
I'm
what up?
always
What up?
because I
What up,
normally be
baby? Welcome to Yo Dogs, the crew, and you. Hey man, we gonna have to change the name. We got to change the name. But hey man, thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank y'all for tuning in.
What Corey
I'm
doing?
your boy G. To my right hand side, we got next stop New Orleans Tar Heels, Chuck Littlejohn. And underneath him, fixing his banner, Decatur's finest. Nah, that ain't how it look, dog. That ain't right. Corey Davis, who's trying to figure out how in the world he get his head changed from one side to the next. We are confused. We are confused.
me
But
too.
appreciate each and every one of you all rocking with us today, man. Y'all are on episode 104, season 2, and we got a great show, man.
Continue.
We got
Continue.
a we got a great show. As y'all can see, we trying to get some things set up in the background for my dog. He done lost the pen now. He's stuck. He's
Yeah, he done lost his
I lost the
pen.
pen. Continue.
All right, my dog. So how y'all doing today, fellas?
Doing great, doing great.
Good, good, good. Um, Today, man, we're gonna jump into a couple topics. March Madness, of course, we're gonna jump into that, man. And I see in the title, I kind of messed the title all up. Everybody is in the Final Four now. Not just the men. I got the women not in there, so my apologies, my apologies. Uh, what's up, Big Kamarie, my dog? Thanks for jumping on, homie. Hey, my dog has a wonderful show, man. I'm gonna plug his podcast. It's him and his wife. It's called the His and Hers Show, man. Podcast. Very good podcast. Talk about all the topics, all different topics, man. Him and his wife have a great chemistry, man. So if y'all into podcasts, man, check them out, man. The His and Hers podcast on all your social media outlets, man. So you can check them out on all your podcast outlets, Apple, Spotify, iTunes. They believe they're on all of them, man. So you gonna go without the banner, baby boy?
I, look, I don't know how I'm on the other side. I lost a pen. I'm
No doubt, homie. You know I got you, bro. You know I got you, man.
let's
All
do
right,
it, man.
let's do it, bro. Let's do it. All right, man. March Madness. March Madness. We are coming down to the I guess this is the last week. This is the last week of it because Monday is the tournament. I mean the championship game, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the women play on. I think the women play Sunday and the men play Monday.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's start with the women first, man. You got South Carolina, number 1 South Carolina, with the great Don Staley going against Louisville at number 1 as well. And then in the other conference, and are they both playing in New Orleans? Or where the ladies playing at? Do y'all know?
They're
I
not in
don't
New
think they've ever had
Orleans.
them. I don't think they've ever had them in both cities. I mean, both tournaments in one city, have they?
No, I don't think so.
That'd be dope if they did, though. That'd be dope.
Question: Since we talked to Coco, have you spoken with her?
I have. I have. They ended up losing that Thursday game.
Okay.
So they back in the gym working hard, trying to get back at it, man, to get better for next year.
Facts.
They kind of she said they was kind of a little too cocky, you know, wasn't going all out like they should have, and
Mm.
let the team get them. So, but they back at it, man. They back at it. So yeah, I have spoken with them.
Cool.
And I meant
Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, they in Minneapolis? Okay.
Minneapolis. Okay.
Minneapolis. All right. Okay. So then on the other side, they have Stanford, number 1 Stanford against number 2 UConn. Two great games coming up, man. 2 great games coming up. Let's I want to know. I think I know who Chuck's going with, so I'm not going to start with Chuck. I'm going to Corey first. Chuck, Corey, who do you have? First of all, in the national championship, and then who do you have winning it all?
For men's or women?
Women's.
Women's. You know what's crazy? I like UConn. I'm gonna stand by what I said before in the past. When I watched the last UConn game, let me tell you what I like. I look behind that bench and I see half a dozen, almost, maybe 10 to 12 previous stars that are pushing that bench. You know what I'm saying? That are pushing their it's like we're still a team. They're still a part of it. When I see Diana Taurasi back there pushing them, you know what I'm saying? When I see, like I said, that whole crew, Rebecca Lobo, who she supposed to be somewhere on the mic somewhere, she pulled up and they're motivating that squad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just Ariama, he really don't have to look back there a lot of times to see his ex-players, getting in them. When that girl broke her wrist, I don't know if y'all saw it. I forget the girl's name, big tall chick. She fell down and she, dislocated her wrist. You could see the players like, don't focus on that, because one of the girls started crying. Listen, get your focus back. Mm-hmm. Ariama was over there, talking to the coaches or whatever. He only had to do a little bit of the work. Then that starting 5 that was out there, he, replaced one of them. And he, because the girl had to go and shoot the free throws too. I'm going with UConn.
Okay. So UConn against who?
It's one of the Carolina. I'm going, I know your girl is Staley, so I'm gonna go with her crew. Are they in the same bracket? They're not in the same bracket, are they?
You got UConn and Stanford in one, and then you have Louisville and South Carolina in the other.
They go with UConn and South Carolina.
Okay.
Classic battle.
Okay. All right. And I see the disgust on my man Chuck. I see it on his face already, man. Chuck, do you disagree with that?
I 100% disagree with that. And I have a rebuttal. Why you had so many UConn players sit behind the bench. If you saw that game, did you notice how many UConn fans were at that game?
Not many.
Really, Corey? The game was in Connecticut.
Why would they? But why would they not be?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. UConn always goes to that location. So their fans know that they're going to that location. They buy up all the tickets that they can buy beside the little 200 that's given to North Carolina State.
Come on.
They should have lost that game. But since they didn't lose, if they get by Stanford, South Carolina's going to do the same after South Carolina beats Louisville. Okay. South Carolina will do the same thing to UConn.
South Carolina beat Louisville, right?
Yeah. After South Carolina beat Louisville, South Carolina going to do the same thing to UConn if they make it that they did to them in the Bahamas. When Paige was there, she was not hurt then.
I'm not saying that South Carolina ain't good. You know what I'm saying? We know they're good. They ranked number 1 for a reason. I'm going with that speech that I told you, Ariama. Take what's yours. Take it back. In the 2000s, who will we be talking about? UConn. Huskies. Take it back.
It's over. When's the last time UConn won?
It's been 4 years, ain't it?
UConn has been to the Final Four 14 straight times.
Huh?
14 straight. This day, 14 straight time going to the Final Four.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But when's the last time they won?
4 years ago.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, you got to
My
retool.
point. So it's they retooling. They getting the best players out there, but except for the ones that's going to South Carolina.
Then that ain't the best. Then you know what I'm saying? That ain't the
Except
best.
for the ones going to South Carolina. And one other thing, I'm gonna let G talk. Everybody talked about these guards that's going out here shooting. They gonna be player of the year. I got one that's like Corey that's at home watching right now, by the way. It's like Curry. She at home watching. Play for Iowa. Everything is about her, but nobody's saying nothing about Boston that's got 28 straight double-doubles.
You know what?
Coming out the SEC.
Boston is cool. She's good. She's good. I ain't taking nothing away from that girl. You know what I mean? Listen, she is a, like you said, a walking double-double. But has she played anybody that tough yet?
Corey, they beat all 10 of the top 10 teams they played this year.
That ain't answer my question. Has she played anybody as tough as UConn been playing right now?
They beat UConn.
Did they?
Yes. In the
When they
Bahamas
play
for the championship.
Huh?
At a neutral site.
When? I'm saying when? When?
This year.
They played them. They were on their schedule early this season. Is what you're
Yes,
saying?
sir. They were supposed to play them again, but they didn't play again because of COVID. South Carolina had missed the SEC game, and South Carolina chose to play the SEC game versus playing UConn again. But when they beat UConn, Paige, whatever her name is, was playing. She wasn't hurt.
Okay. Repeat the game. How many times you know you can beat somebody 2 times?
And what year is this?
This 2022. You saying they beat them in 21?
2022. All
Yeah,
you hear
what
is
you saying?
twos. All you hear is twos. That's all you hear. Twos.
Man, listen. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying I see resilience and an upswing. Y'all hadn't taken an L yet. But you
Yes,
will.
we have. Lost 2
Not in the
games.
tournament. Not in the tournament.
What? Neither has UConn.
Right.
That's why they're
Hey,
still
look.
playing.
Y'all been on cruise control. I can say that here, but y'all hadn't had any tough games yet.
Corey,
Hey, then.
they played 10 top 10 teams this year and beat them all.
That sounds like a person that's making an excuse. You asked me-
That's fact. That's not an excuse. I'm like Mike Franklin. That's fact, buddy.
Everybody, look, if you're gonna go on Mike Tyson quotes, everybody tough till they get hit in the mouth.
Okay.
All they need to do is double up on Boston.
They tried that. People
And she
tried
almost
that.
didn't get her double. One of them teams did that, and she had
She didn't
10
get it.
points.
She didn't get
Huh?
it. She didn't get it the last game. You know why?
Why?
Because she only played 2.5 quarters. They won by 30 points.
I feel you. What about my bad, G? We sitting there talking. We ain't even actually.
I like it.
Yeah, G, we leaving you all out, man. I got all excited. Corey
Hey,
on the wrong side to my UConn.
I appreciate it. But I'm with you all, man. I like South Carolina. I like their toughness. I like Boston down there. She's gonna be a handful for Louisville to handle. The guard play for Louisville is tough though. But I'm still going with South Carolina. I think this will probably be their toughest test in the tournament playing Louisville. Louisville likes to get up and down that court, so it's going to be a tough one. But I still have South Carolina coming out, and I have them actually going against UConn as well. I'm actually with my boy Corey right now. I think UConn has started to play the UConn type of basketball that like Coach Auriemma has been talking about. You can see the hunger in probably one of the best games in college basketball for women all year was that game the other night between UConn and
NC State. NC State.
Yeah, UConn and NC State, man. That was 2 heavyweights throwing
2 overtimes.
yeah, 2 overtimes, throwing
Whoa.
haymakers, trying to knock each other out, man, and nobody wanted to fall. And what I saw is, and I think I said this on the last show, man, is that you have to have a superstar or a star on your team to make it. And the Huskies have one, and Paige Bucher. She doesn't get rattled.
Shoot.
The girl can shoot off the dribble. She can shoot from all 3 levels. She's a fearless player. The big shot is not a big shot to her. It's just a regular shot, man. So it's going to be South Carolina, UConn, I think, and I actually have South Carolina beating UConn by 1. By one in the championship game. I think it's going to be a barn burner, man. You have 2 premier coaches going at it, and Staley is trying to get where Armiyama is right now. 1 and 2 in pay, both of them are. So it's going to be definitely a battle, man. So that's who I have, and like I said, I have South Carolina winning by 1, and they're doing this without Hollywood Raven, who got injured early in the season, man. So she didn't even get to play, and she's another freshman that would have done well for them. Yeah. So, any more?
Come on, say something. Look, you shaking your head like somebody. I got you. Got you. Say something. Say something.
To me? Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talking. Yeah.
So I guess so. What I'm saying is that everybody picking UConn to just blow by Stanford. But Stanford is the defending champ.
Right.
I think they got 33 wins under their belt, right?
Yeah.
33-2, something like that. 33-3.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel you. I like to go on momentum sometimes too, though. I like UConn's momentum right now. Like I said before, if I would have been in that room when I heard that speech, hey man, listen, 45-year-old man would have been trying to do something. Give me the ball. Put me in, coach.
Yeah. Mike Franklin, welcome to the show, big homie. Matt Thompson, my dog, welcome to the show. Our sponsor for our tournament is Tribe 6 Candles. Make sure you go check them out. The website is Tribe6, spelled out SIX, candles.com. All right. Make sure you check them out, man. Go get your candles for your candle delight, for your mom, your fiance, your wife, your girlfriend. And they will love a Tribe 6 candle, man. Make sure you check them out. All right.
Hey, can I make a comment on what Mike Franklin just said?
Yeah, it says that that's only because UConn has punched South Carolina in the face. Funny how UConn can't get punched in the face by South Carolina, though.
So what's 57 to 73?
Was what?
57 to 73.
That was the score of the last game?
They tell me that's a punch in the face.
Yeah, that's I think that's what he's saying. He's saying that South Carolina can punch somebody else in the face, but they can't get punched in the face back. So
he said UConn has punched South Carolina in the face. Funny how UConn can't get punched in the face by South Carolina.
Oh, so I read it backwards. My bad. I read it backwards. Well, it seems like everybody trying to be damn Will Smith, huh? Everybody has trying to slap everybody. Okay. All right. James LeJohn says, since y'all cheated me, I had to buy my own Tribe 6. You cheat yourself. You cheat yourself by not focusing on what you had to pick. That's what you get for making your picks on Thursday. Just guess it.
Last minute. At 11:59 before it had to be done by 12 o'clock.
Right. Talking about, I got a nephew named Charlotte. I'm gonna go with Charlotte. You can't be doing that, man. You can't be doing that. So it says here that they have a couple people that have actually registered themselves for the WNBA draft already. 88 women. 88 women. 88.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me say 88 doesn't seem like a lot of people with all the teams that you have in college. If you consider
they had 2 rounds, right?
Yeah, I think they only have 2 rounds. So I guess this goes to the next thing. Do y'all think it's time to add another 2 expansion teams
to the WNBA?
WNBA?
They have to find a person that's willing to put a lot of money into a team, because we know this. Well, I'm gonna say no right now.
Okay.
Only because you bring in another team, that means they got to get more sponsors and more money. Right now, they're just from you telling me about those games, just for the television, they're doing well right now. I think they need to build up a little bit more sponsorship and a lot more money and a lot more viewers first, because you don't want to water it down, in my opinion. Or I guess my question is, has the popularity grown enough to where another team is needed, or 2 teams at that matter? Though you got a lot that's trying to make it, a lot still go and play overseas, as we see with what is it, IE, Brittany Griner. I think they still have more players that go overseas, but is the WNBA ready to expand? That's the question that we need to ask ourselves. Are they ready to expand?
I think the talent pool is there. I think a lot of these, like you said, it's about sponsorship, of course, to get the money in to be able to pay these players. But I think the talent pool is definitely there. I think that's why a lot of them do go overseas and play, because there is not enough teams here, first of all, and then the money is a lot better there as well. So it's getting close. And what made me say that is I want to say it was Lisa Leslie, or somebody said something about them. Said something about it might be time for them to start looking into getting another franchise. All right. Good. All right, man. Let's segue into the NBA. And
we didn't make our man picks, man.
Oh damn. Let's do we spend all that time on the women's side? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's jump into the men's side. Man. All right, and Chuck, I apologize, man. You have 2 teams that are representing for you in these Final Fours, man. So congratulations, first of all, to that, bro. So we have North Carolina. Now they are playing in New Orleans.
Yeah.
North Carolina versus Duke, which is actually the first time ever that they will actually be playing in the
championship.
No, not even necessarily in March Madness.
Yeah.
They have never played each other in March Madness. Ever.
Nope.
That's insane. So you have them 2 finally going at it. And like I said, a great matchup. And then on the other side, you have another great one, I think, with Villanova and Kansas. All right, we'll start with you this time, Chuck. I already know where you're going the first game.
Oh, definitely going to Tar Heels. And it's going to be a great game. And they're my team, but I just hope that they keep the consistency, because during the season, they've had a tendency to have a great game and come back and have a terrible game.
Okay.
But,
right.
And they had one of those terrible games back against Baylor where they were up by 20 and Baylor came back. but they did lose. They did lose one of their 3-point. They lost Manic for a flagrant foul during that game also. So, but yeah, I'm going with of course I'm going with North Carolina. On the other side, I'm going with Kansas. I think Kansas is playing pretty good, but ultimately, Kansas can't deal with the power of the ACC. I'm going with the Tar Heels.
So you got Kansas winning it all. Okay.
That would be a negative.
I mean, North Carolina.
Hey, did he just say that? Did I miss
that? All right, Corey.
Man, this is the first time, in my opinion, you got 4, when I want to say serious blue, you know how they say blue blood, blue chip teams playing in the Final Four. And when I say blue, I mean everybody got on, blue uniform in a sense, but these are 4 dynamic blue chip teams. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Villanova, Kansas, North Carolina, and Duke. I mean, these are some teams that are heavily battle scarred teams. With I mean, I'm talking about we got teams that have really painted the NBA with with players, and they still have how would I put it? They have scouts that blue chip this team to death. I mean, these teams to death. Villanova, they're number 2 right now. I think Kansas number 1 in their bracket. Duke number 2. I think North Carolina has the lowest seed right now, but we all know North Carolina's lower in terms of basketball players and their past, and they're winning. All of them have won the national championship before, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Right.
Each of them have been there. So I think if I'm not mistaken, the team who's won it the last, I think, was it Villanova? Villanova has won it. They're the last team in this bracket to win it, right? No? Who?
North Carolina.
Who? North Carolina was the last one? What year?
North Carolina, I think. I'm not sure. I can't say that. I know that Villanova beat North Carolina with the last minute shot. North Carolina came back the next year and beat Gonzaga. So I'm not sure if Villanova has won another one since then. That was 2017, though.
They won it in 2018.
Villanova did?
Villanova won in 18?
That's what it looks like, yes. Let me see.
Okay.
So, yeah, North Carolina haven't won it since then, have it?
No, they haven't. I was wrong. I didn't know Villanova had won it since then. So
Okay,
they won in 2016 and 18?
That's what it looks like, yeah. Let me see.
Wow.
So in my head, I'm thinking the last one to win it was Nova. Then I think there was I think it was Duke, then North Carolina, right?
Then
Kansas.
They beat the Wolverines in 18.
Oh, okay.
I think it's been a minute since Duke has won one.
It's been a while. Well, maybe you're right. Has it been? So Duke is the last one to win?
Let me see. 2015 for Duke.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So when is North Carolina won last?
2017.
17. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's like these 4 guys, let's say in the last 10 years, have put up championships. You see what I'm saying? Have won it. So I'm not saying it's a toss-up, but if I gotta choose, I'm going with Kansas. You know what I'm saying? I Kansas against Villanova, and then I'm gonna take. I'm still going with the better story in Duke. Playing in the finals against Seth. I'm going with Krzyzewski against Seth, and I'm gonna raise Kansas up high. Though I like the story of Duke winning it all. Krzyzewski.
Yeah, I think Kansas is the one who hasn't won in a while.
They haven't won in a while. Okay.
2008, it looks like last time they won.
The last one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, 2008. Dang. All right.
Yeah. They won 3. Yeah, 2008. Last one they won.
Okay.
Look, so my boy, welcome to the show, my dog Lamar. What's up, Brody? My man says, fam, please let no one slap you.
Yeah.
Hey, I will not allow it, bro. I will not allow it. You slap me, you're gonna be fisticuffs. It's definitely all right, my dog Prolific, man. What's up, Brody? Welcome to the show, homie. He said the
Whoa.
Dookie.
My bad, guys.
No, you good, bro. You good.
Shaheem Holloway, he accepted the Seton Hall job.
That's his alma mater.
Wow.
Yeah, that's his alma mater, man. Good. Look, listen. Look, my boy said, I already know. So Shaheem Holloway was a great basketball player. McDonald's All-American. He was actually the, and I hope I got this right, but he was the.
What'd you see, Charlie, my man?
I think it says Bruce Arians is retiring from coaching
What?
and going to the front office. They just came on ESPN.
Bye Tom Brady. Bye Tom Brady. That's all that means.
He getting traded? Are you saying Brady getting traded?
Watch. We said it on the show, dog. We said it on the show.
Now he gonna get traded.
Just wait. I ain't seen it yet. I don't have my Twitter up, so I ain't seen it yet.
Hey, let Twitter give y'all your info. Look, everybody finding out new news. Wait, what? What's going on?
Okay, look here.
Wow.
So back to Shaheem Holloway.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you good, Brody. You good. That's breaking news. You might have just broke that on the show. Man. Mike says fudge. Like he don't want him. But Shaheem Holloway was the McDonald's All-American MVP with players like Steven Jackson, Kobe Bryant.
I remember that.
Yeah, he won it.
Steven Jackson should have got it though. Steven
Jackson should have got it. Steven Jackson should have got it. Yeah, Steven Jackson should have got it.
Todd Bowles, the head coach.
Todd Bowles is the head coach. Wow, that is breaking news there, man. What? That is breaking news. Woo-wee. Hey, well, we'll see.
So with this news, I know we're breaking off a little bit.
Let's do it.
So now I guess it's possible that, but can Tom Brady actually be moved with a new coach, with a new offensive coordinator, or will he stay?
Why not?
Because Bowles has been with Aaron for a while, so he knows he still keeps the same offensive scheme going. But I still don't think he's gonna leave.
He's defensive coach.
Yeah, defensive coach.
But what I'm saying is he won't change the scheme, is what I'm saying. He won't change the offensive scheme. And man, I'm losing it right now. I still don't see Tom Brady getting traded though. You won't leave just because you had to leave and go to the front office. You feel what I'm saying, Chuck? I mean, I don't even though he done went to the front office, you still have this conversation with Tom Brady. You still have it. No, Brady ain't to the Falcons. What you think, buddy?
Yeah, but I don't know. It just raises some eyebrows, man. Is Tom Brady not going? Is he actually going to be traded now? Because if Aaron's is coming back, I mean, if Aaron knows Tom Brady is coming back, and the whole reason I think Tom Brady's coming back because he didn't like the way he lost. He ended his season last season, and he coming back thinking he can win with the Bucks, but now head coach that led him to the Super Bowl is not going to the front office. What? I don't know. That's raising some eyebrows and some mixed signals.
Because it's definitely mixed signals because from my understanding, y'all told me they had a great relationship. And
I don't think that changed it.
He was coming back for Arians because of what they built together. And
does that change your relationship?
When you in the front office, you ain't dealing with the players no more.
No, I got a promotion.
They're beneath you. You ain't hanging out with them no more. You ain't
You
sitting
up here. You up here. They down here now.
yeah, you ain't sitting in the hot tub with them no more.
What's his
Yo,
job in the front office though? What
They just said-
we
they
don't know
just
what
said
his
going to
job
the
is.
front
It could be
office.
player relations. We don't know what the job is.
That's
It could
true.
be player, huh? You
That's
know,
true,
it
it could be.
yeah, it could be player relations. You know, we don't know just
But-
yet.
But he's not gonna be coaching.
So now Bruce Arians, 80-year-old self is in charge of player relations. He gonna be running their social media now.
Hey man, you know, I'm just saying we don't know what his position is in the front office. You know, it's still new news. But how do we determine if that relationship is still bad? Because somebody had to have offered it for him, you know, before they decided to bring Tom Brady back. You know, and then Arians did come online and say whenever they were asked about the trade, they were already in trade talks with Miami before. And then when they decided that Tom Brady was coming back, hey man, we don't want to trade now. You know, they wasn't trading Tom Brady. That's why I'm still going with that. I don't think Tom Brady is being traded. You don't do that your last year. And even if he did, Mike, you my guy, they don't have the tools to do that in one season.
But are they know Brady's not gonna play much longer. So do you and I think G said this. Do you take the opportunity while you can get a lot for him and trade him and get you 4 or 5 people for one?
I won't go. I ain't going.
He want to go.
I ain't going. Huh?
He want to go.
Brady don't. You saying Brady wants to go to South Beach?
Yeah. See,
Where'd you hear that?
They said he wanted to go. That's where he wanted to go first. That was his spot first when he left New England. He wanted to go. He wanted to go to Miami.
He wanted to go to Florida. He wanted to go to Miami.
Miami. He just went to Florida because that was the next best thing.
No, they don't. No, they don't have a better roster than Tampa Bay, Mike. No, they don't. No, they don't.
I know their roster getting pretty strong.
They getting strong. You got to still take some more milk and you got to still pump some iron. You ain't that strong yet.
Hey, with a quarterback, they are stronger than the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah.
With a quarterback, they are stronger than the Tampa Bay Bucks.
With a quarterback or with a Brady?
With a quarterback. With a Brady, they are way better because you don't have a quarterback in Tampa then. But yeah, they're way better.
Does he have a better? I guess the question that you got to ask yourself: does he have a better chance of in their division? We talked about this before in the AFC. He's gonna play a lot harder. He's gonna play a lot harder.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to get off that ground a lot more times than he would have to if he was in the NFC South. He's gonna be on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Them defenses are a lot faster, a lot better than the NFC South. Straight up and down. I don't know if he's ready for that. That offensive line is not that strong in Miami. Not like the one he got in Tampa Bay.
They've gotten better. You forget they picked up Armstead too. The best, probably the second best right tackle or second best left tackle in the league. And then they picked up Connor Williams from the Cowboys.
That don't mean that
at all.
But you know what G said. G said Cowboys always go somewhere else and shine.
That is true, though. That is true. True. I do say that. So they've actually beefed up their offensive line. So, all right. So Tampa Bay. Now your boy is going into the front office, right?
Mm-hmm.
He knows, obviously, he sees the writing on the wall that this season is not going to be any good. Right? So what do you do with the GOAT right now? Do you let him sit in a season where it's going to be all for nothing, wasted a season? Or would you go and try to get something for him right now? People are giving up 2 and 3, 5 picks for a player.
Yeah, not for a player, for quarterbacks. Not for a player, quarterback.
No. Tyreek Hill, they gave up 5 pieces.
5
picks. for
He did.
Tyreek Hill. Yeah. So the same thing for Devontae Adams. Like they are giving up the house. You know, so
but you know something, that raises a point then. So they gave up 5 players for Tyreek Hill. What do they have left to give up for Brady?
Great question. No picks, you know.
Great question. That's a hell of let me see. I mean, ain't nothing we can't look up, right? Let's see where they at in the draft.
They're gonna have to go way out because I think they gave up. I can't remember what they gave up Tyreek Hill, but I think it was 3 of them this year.
You gotta remember though, they were for like next season, the season after. So
and that's what I'm saying. So what else do they have to give?
Let's see. Miami Dolphins draft pick. Let's see. Draft picks left.
Fellas, while we looking that up, my father-in-law called me and told me that we were some liars, right? In terms of he's from Cleveland. So we were talking about since we talking about quarterbacks, that's why I want to kind of transition. We'll get right back. We stand on. I guess I want to keep the block with quarterbacks since we're talking about it. Said that we were kind of rough on Deshaun Watson in a sense when we were talking about him being suspended, right? And then in the amount that we gave up, that they gave up, excuse me. So today, the owner for the Ravens said that the deal for Deshaun Watson has really put a ripple in effect with contract talks with their own quarterback for Lamar Jackson. So while you're looking up that stat, G, did that deal mess up, the Lamar Jackson's deal? You think is that going to be a problem with paying him, or is he worth, $230 million, in that sense? While you looking them stats up,
he's definitely worth it for the Baltimore Ravens. And it's funny you said that because I was listening to the podcast, the Pivot today, and they were talking to a former player, and he was saying, who were they talking with? Well, anyway, he was saying, I'm not a former player, a player, Ramsey. He was talking to Ramsey. They were talking to Ramsey.
Okay.
All right.
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey, everybody. So, and he was saying, when I got my deal, I was the highest paid player, cornerback out there.
Mm-hmm.
But then a week after he got his deal, the Marshawn Lattimore got his deal. But Marshawn, he said Marshawn should have jumped him. Because what you do as a player and as a agent, you try to get more than what the next man. That man sets the bar right there, and you want to up him so y'all can keep going up.
Right.
He didn't do it, and even he said he got $20 million a year. He should have went at least 20.5 or 21, but he stayed right at where he was at. So now they're even, but you should always try to go above the next person.
So Lamar is worth more than Deshaun
for that team.
That team should pay.
That's what he said. He's like, so this is what you tell your agent and the team that you're playing with. They say, well, Jalen Ramsey got 20. I want 20.5. When they say, well, you're not as good as Jalen Ramsey. Then he said, well, all right, well, go get Jalen Ramsey. He's like, but you can't, right? Because he just signed a 5 year. So you got your Jalen Ramsey. So either you're going to pay me, or next year I'll go find that money somewhere else. So
I feel that. So let me say, to answer my father-in-law, Mr. Kenny Smith's question, should it? No. I guess this is the question because he said that he's not. Is Deshaun Watson going to be suspended?
Yeah,
I think he is.
He definitely will get suspended. Now, it may not be extensive, but he definitely will get suspended. The thing we don't know is how much time it's going to be.
But okay, so right now, okay, so federal charges have been dropped. Also, the district attorney decided that they're not going to pursue either. So everything now is going to just be civil. That means it's like, listen, I don't like how you acted when I want 10 million. Oh, I want 10,000. Or I don't like how you did this. I want 10,000. It's just all it is going to be personal at this point. Civil cases that has nothing to do with the NFL is what he was trying to explain to me. Mm-hmm. Should he be suspended? And I was saying under the code of conduct, yes, he's NFL is going to do that. But I'm saying, do you guys have a change of heart with that after the DA decided we're not going to prosecute? So no federal, state, none of them charges. Everything is going to be civil from this point on.
I think the only way that he will not be suspended, and the likelihood of this happening is probably slim to none, is that if all of the accusers come back and dismiss what they've accused him of, and he has no civil suits. I think that's the only way, because like you say, it's the code of conduct. So, right. So even though, and in some cases it may not be fair, because like you said, he's been all federal and district attorney charges. They failed to go through a prosecution because evidently when they fail to do that, then they know they don't have enough evidence to proceed.
Facts.
So in that case, it could be a situation where, lack of better words, somebody might be trying to come up, and it may or may not be true. We don't know. But I guess in this kind of situation, if it's not true, then he'll be suffering for something. So it's a tough situation when it comes down to that.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that in there because I got a bad phone call from my guy, but while my man G was looking up, looking up these stats, looking up these, you lying on y'all show. I said, what? Then he gonna tell me, say, listen, your show's corny. I said, why are you talking about? Because we've been talking about, I ain't saying we haven't been giving the Browns their just due, but we've been giving them the business. Your show's corny. I said, don't call me man with all that, bro. I said, we talking about some facts and stats, But nah, big shout out to Mr. Kenny Smith for calling me. So I just had to make sure that I wasn't the same one that had that same feeling about your Browns.
You keep calling me. Back
call my wife first and put me on three-way.
Hey, ask Mr. Kenny Smith if Deshaun Watson had not come to Cleveland, does he think he would have been suspended?
Right. That's a good question. That's a good question.
Okay.
Another good question, man. So Kamari says, man, for that team, how much is he worth if he's picked up as a free agent in the offseason?
Who we talking about?
We're talking about Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson. Okay.
I think the amount of money is limitless. I think he has an opportunity to be the highest paid quarterback in the league if he's a free agent. People want a starting quarterback, and people want a franchise quarterback, and people believe that he is a franchise quarterback, and his record says he is. So
you saying Lamar's the next one to get the biggest bag?
Oh yeah. Oh, Lamar's chopping at the bit now. He's super excited.
He's still on his rookie contract, right? Yeah. He's still on that 22 million.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So they got to come with it.
Oh yeah. They got to come with it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's chopping at the bit because if they don't pay him and let him walk, who's out there that they can bring in that's his caliber of athlete?
Right.
So as I read this, his owner, like I said, Biscotti, said that he hadn't. Now listen, and this is just on the quote. He has not been transparent as to what he wants to do. Now Lamar Jackson came out and said, "I want to be a Raven. I'm just not a negotiator." He said, "I hired somebody for that." He said, "Nevertheless," he said, "my quicker reactions. I want to play football." So he said, I'm not getting all into the negotiations. My play, basically saying my play answers your questions for you.
Right. You know what you got. What you got.
I'm not a negotiator, Ooh, okay.
Hey, this thing can get either it can go one way or go the other.
Right.
what you don't want to do is get your star mad, and then you have a situation like Aaron Rodgers, and then you really paying him to keep him. You know, so to go back to that Miami Dolphins, their draft picks right now they have left are rounds 3, 4, 5, and 2 7s. And these are the only one they really have for themselves is the pick number 5, round 5, and that's pick 158.
What's the third pick? What number is that in the third?
The third one is 102. So that's a late. They got that from San Francisco. They got a 125 from Pittsburgh, and they got a 224 from Baltimore, and a 247 from Tennessee. So those are all late draft picks.
So that's what I'm saying. Does that weigh heavy? Like if we did decide to get Tom Brady and we give up a third and a fourth, I think he's worth at least 2 picks, right? You got nothing. You got nothing.
Nothing. That's what I said. What do they have to offer?
If you give up your first in 2004 and
2024,
2024. Give up your well, no, that's gone too. So they got to be 2000 because I think they gave that one up for
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I think they. Excuse me, I think they gave that up for Tyreek.
They don't have nothing to offer, man.
Mike, don't be hurt, man. Don't be hurt, Mike. You know I love you, bro, but you got nothing. Nothing right now. You got to stick with Tua. Stick with Tua. I know Atlanta need a quarterback. We all know that. That's not a. We got Mariota. I told you I've been working on. Look, I asked G them. I've been texting my latest quotes. I've been trying to work on my verbiage. Hey man, you see Marcus? We got to go. I'm calling by a first name. Y'all gonna know who Marcus is.
Oh, so he said they only gave up 1 first rounder. Okay, so they do have a first round for next year. So you got a first rounder for next year. You give that first round up for Tom Brady. And your third and your fifth and 1/5. And then you give them Tua. You don't really have a quarterback right now, so I mean that's hey. If you're in win mode, why not? Why not? The Rams have showed you the way.
They showed you.
They showed you. You can't take a piece of it, of what they did, and try to do it. No, you got to go all in like they did.
But like we said though, coming to the AFC, even in that division, so we think that if Tom Brady comes to Miami, they win that division. They'll beat Buffalo.
Let me say this. I like their chances. I like their chances with Tom Brady, Tyreek Hill, Xavier Howard on the other side, Byron Jones, a front 7 that gets after you.
But so you put all of it on Tom Brady because who's the running back? So you can put everything on Tom Brady?
Let me see who there. Let me see
Miami.
Yeah. Because I don't think they have a running back. So that means you can put everything on Tom Brady.
No, they
okay.
Let me. Oh, yes, right. They did just pick up Mustard. Raheem Mustard from San Francisco. Yeah.
Okay. So check this out. Also on break, like I said, under this CBS breaking news. So you know how they always got plugs that come from different stories or whatever. All right. So Dolphins coach, Mike McDaniel was asked about the Tom Brady rumors on Tuesday, and he emphatically shot them down by calling it fake news.
Okay. Who shot it down?
Mike McDaniel, Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel.
Okay.
So he's calling it fake news. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Listen, they're not in the Tom Brady sweepstakes. Tom Brady won't be starting quarterback for Miami this season. He said McDaniel knows that this who is on the contract. He said we're playing Tua Tagliavola, whatever.
Yeah.
And they got Teddy Bridgewater as their backup.
He's somewhere. What somewhere?
Some questions came up.
Did he go back? Did he go back to Miami?
I think he's a backup in Miami now.
Okay.
So at least that's what. Now I know we always get smoke signals. You know, they throw different things. You know, but I guess right now you got to answer the questions because you know we everybody getting this news as it's coming through. You know.
Yep. So they got a running back who was actually a burner. So they have pieces. Hey, this has been a wacky off season. I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't put it past it, dog. And I can tell you right now, I don't think Tom is happy.
I just don't know, bro. I think they've been keeping him in the loop. I don't think Arians would have done that to the dude. I'm not prepared to accept that Arians will, when you call me back and say, hey man, I think I want my job back. You don't say, hey man, I might be going to the front office. He ain't gonna say nothing. It's been 2 weeks since he announced he's coming back, right?
Yeah.
Arians knew. Now nobody just come out of nowhere. When Tom Brady just decided I'm coming back, and then somebody in the front office or in the head of the front office go, hey, why don't we ask Bruce if he want to come and work in HR? Somebody, Tom had to have known something. When you call Bruce back and say I'm coming back, you gotta have said something to the dude. If I was talking to you, G, hey man, I'm decided to retire from the show. Then I come back to the show, and then you decide you going to to be on the show with Kamaria. You gotta tell me something. You knew that Kamaria asked you 2 weeks ago to be on the show. Something.
Right.
I ain't buying it, bro. I ain't buying it. Tom knew, bro.
Yeah.
Tom, hey, I guarantee Todd Bowles had to say, hey man, they offered me the job. You want to play with me? They offer you the job? Yeah. You still coming back?
Kamari said it was a package deal, man. Brady return and Aaron go to the front office. Arians.
Aaron, oh yeah. I don't know. I'm sticking with my gun, man. I think Tom knew, bro. He knew.
Tom knew it. He was okay with coming back.
Yeah, that's my opinion. Todd Bowles had to say, "Hey man, it's gonna be my first year, but we'll do whatever you want to do, man. Just come on,
But you still got the OC is still there, though.
Team, yeah, they signed him back. They signed
him. The offensive coordinator is still there.
Why didn't they get Byron Leftwich the job?
Todd Bowles he been a head coach before, hasn't
he? Yeah.
For a couple of days, right? He wasn't no whole year though, wasn't he? Was like interim. Huh?
I mean, with the Jets.
Was it the Jets or was it the Jaguars?
Jets.
It was the Jets. See, that don't mean nothing then. They don't hold no weight,
Don't hold no weight.
Yeah.
Continue. All right. Well, all right. So, there's deadlines, to make decisions like that, which y'all are saying. Like, he should have told him, or he should not have told him, or something should have happened before, right? They had a deadline at the coaches' meetings, which they had last weekend or last week. And during that, they talked about the overtime rule.
Damn it! I'll just
now let me start the timer now. We're about to talk about the overtime rule, which was before, everybody, you flip a coin. One person picks heads or tails. Next person, picks which side of the field he wants to go to. All right. It used to be first person who scores, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, game over. The people didn't like it. The fans didn't like it. The media didn't like it. So they changed it. You know, you can no longer win off a field goal. If you get the ball first, you must score a touchdown to win the game. If you do not score a touchdown, the other team gets the opportunity to go down there and score, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown. In the playoffs here.
Go ahead. Are you giving the new rules or are you telling the old rules?
I'm telling the old rule. I'm telling what the rule was at first.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The old rule. And now, after the Cincinnati Bengals game?
It was the Chiefs and Buffalo. Chiefs and
Buffalo game. After the Chiefs and Buffalo game, where Josh Allen did not get the opportunity to go out and answer Patrick Mahomes 4-play drive for a touchdown. They decided, hey man, we got to change this. I want to know, do y'all think it's fair or is the right decision to change the rule, especially after what happened the week after that?
Okay, tell the people what happened the week after that.
All right, the week after that, this same Kansas City Chiefs team that drove the ball down the field against the Buffalo Bills in overtime had the same scenario in Cincinnati. But Cincinnati defense did their job and stopped the Kansas City Chiefs, got the ball back, and drove it down the field to win the game. Okay? Also, I forgot to tell y'all this. This rule that they have changed it to, where now both teams get an opportunity to score, whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, both teams get an opportunity to score. That's only in the playoffs, not in the regular season.
During the playoffs.
Yeah, only during the playoffs. All right. I want to know your thoughts, man. Do you think it was the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do? Let's go with you first, Corey.
Yes. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. As much as I would have rather them do it the regular season, I'm satisfied with the playoffs. You know, now I'm gonna say this here. What we just witnessed is last year when we were watching this game. Honestly, just be straight up with everybody. We couldn't get enough of that game. That game was hot, heavy. It was, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's going back and forth, back and forth." You know, it was a great game. Come down to the end, and you had a hot Allen with not an opportunity to answer. Now, was I happy with the outcome because I was going for the Chiefs? Sure, but did I want to see more football being played at the time? Heck yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see more. I wanted somebody asked to see if they could answer. You know, he still had his gloves up. He still wanted to box. You know what I'm saying? He still wanted to play. And I think, what was the tight end name? Was it because we were trying to figure out the dude's name. He had 5 touchdowns. You know, what was his name?
It was the receiver. It was the receiver.
Was it a receiver or the tight end?
For Buffalo?
It may have been a wide receiver. Was it Moore?
Yeah. I don't even remember his name.
Yeah. We still don't know his name. And we were like, where this dude coming from? He was playing, they were playing their asses off, you know. And then they did to come down because he still had his helmet on, like, I'm gonna get to play again, right? No, you're not gonna get to play, son. The game is over, you know. But we knew that they probably had enough juice to make an answer. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that for the NFL owners to have approved and proposed that the rule changes, you know, I think that was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Which, like I said, allows each team to have a possession of the ball in overtime during the playoffs. And that's when we probably want to see it. So I'm good with it, bro. I'm good with it. I know y'all didn't really care for that. Y'all want to win it when it's supposed to win it and all that old school stuff. No. Change it. And if you looks good in the playoffs, change it during the regular season.
Chuck.
Okay. So me and Corey cannot see eye to eye on anything tonight. I compare this to boxing. So when you boxing, object is defend yourself
At all times.
at all times.
Okay.
So that means that what this rule means that is, if I get knocked out, they're gonna give me some time to recuperate so I can come back and box some more. No,
Is that how you see it? Is that how you see it?
no. If you get knocked out, then you out. If you didn't defend yourself, if you didn't defend your goal, then you done. Just like G gave the analogy. Kansas City got the ball first against Cincinnati. Cincinnati defended their goal.
But that's what I'm saying. The terrible part about it is you got to flip a coin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's not necessarily telling that you're the best team because you got the ball first.
If you're the best team, if you lose that toss, then you go in there and give your speech to your defense and tell them, listen, Buffalo had the #1 defense in the league.
No, not the defense. Was
number one defense in the league. Buffalo had.
Don't give me no goofy stat now. Not the best defense.
I'm giving you facts. Buffalo had the #1 defense in the league.
But is it fair? Go ahead.
You know who the stars are for Kansas City. If you want to leave them open and let that man drive down the field on you,
they had the best defense in there.
I say you know who the stars are for Kansas City. If you want to leave them open and let them drive down the field like that, then that's on you. You got punched in the face. You go home. You lost. We took your belt. It's time for you to go home.
But that's what I'm saying. We've been playing a tough game the whole time. And now I was saying when I get a little tired and a little sleepy and a little hungry and a little, disoriented, now you think that you won the game after I got a little tired and sleepy after I've been beating you up the whole time?
You should have ate more and went to sleep earlier.
Yeah.
So my bad. Go ahead, G.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
So what I'm saying is you don't feel like it's fair to flip a coin, and to determine somebody's game, to the outcome of the game.
You got a 50-50 chance. If you lose, when that coin is tossed and you lose, you know you're going on defense. You know it's time to put your fist up and defend your face. If you get punched in it, then it's time you go to the house.
But what if my defense ain't been the one that's keeping us in the game? It's been my offense. My offense been keeping me in the game.
Hey, how many sides of the ball is it?
Ain't no size.
It is no. How many sides is offense and is defense?
It is an oblong pigskin that they kick through a big H.
You got offense and you got defense. You're a team. You got to stand your ground.
But why not have your theory challenged by saying, all right, you get the ball first, and then give me a chance to uphold. And I said, now if you uphold it with your defense, then you the better team.
So I do have a question though. So what I don't know is how does this end? So everybody gets the ball, right? So both of us go touchdown, right? So I get the ball, my team get the ball first, we score a touchdown. Corey's team get the ball, they score a touchdown. So now what happens next? When does this end?
I don't know when it ends. Look. I don't know when it ends.
That's my point. When does it
10
end?
Minutes, I think it's 10 minutes, right? It's 10 minutes. Overtime rules 10 minutes.
Oh, so so now they gonna play the whole 10 minutes because everybody said. I mean, the focus was that each one get the ball.
So each team received 2 timeouts during regular season overtime, and then 3 timeouts in the postseason overtime.
Okay.
So they have to just keep playing. I don't think they're sitting in the playoffs. There shouldn't be a time limit because, like you said, one team has to go on. So it can't stop. So it shouldn't be a 10-minute time limit.
But what's gonna make it end? If that's the case, they can play all night long.
When you don't score, what is it?
When you don't score. So
Is that
so
it? When you don't score? Huh?
So if that's the thing, then technically that's no different. So if I score,
I think they just want you to have a chance. You know what I'm saying? You just got to. The other team get an opportunity. I guess we got to get deeper into, like you said, when does it end?
Yeah,
but, you know,
that's what I couldn't figure out.
If one, okay, it said because like G was saying, right now, if one team scores a touchdown, that's over. If one team scores a field goal, then the other team get a chance, right?
Right.
So if you do score a touchdown, you're gonna give me the opportunity to see if I can score too. Now I don't know if they're gonna do it like college and you start on the 25 or the 35-yard line. I don't know, but I do agree with giving me a chance.
No. And you say you want to see more football? You'll see more football the next week.
No. No. He said next week. What'd you find, G?
I still ain't found it yet.
Let me pause it. I looked. I couldn't find how did they come to a conclusion and how does it end?
That's the new
all they say
NFL.
is they possess the ball, but they don't say where it stops at.
Yeah.
That's all it says. Let's see.
I would love it if they said we're gonna determine this by kickers. Start on the 35 and keep going further and further back. Just give me a chance. You know, they just go on out there, Charlie, and kick me one. 55. You know, start it. Let's keep it real. Start at 50.
So the overtime used to be 15 minutes. Now it's down to 10 minutes. So that's what that was. Yeah, it used to be 15. Let's see. The NFL has much maligned overturn rules, which allow for only one team to get possession of the ball. If they scored a touchdown on their first possession, it came under increased scrutiny during the 2022 playoffs. Exactly. Okay. No, they still ain't telling exactly what it is. That's all they're saying, that everybody gets a chance. So I don't like it. So I think it's everybody gets a participation trophy, like my boy James said, man. Your team didn't do the job, and we always say it's a team sport. But then y'all go back and say, "Well, I need my offense to be on the field." It's not fair. Your offense got to get on the field first. No, it's a team sport, right? So let your team do the job. If your team's not doing the job, you don't get the. Oh, don't worry about it. Why even bring your defense out there then? Why even have a defense if you're not going to use them? So
I guess we have to figure out how it ends. How, like you said, how does the game end, which will determine. Now, like I said, I still like it, but we still hadn't determined how the game will be ended. How do you who determines or what determines who wins?
Just like you said, it ends. One person gets tired because they didn't work out long enough and they out of shape and they win.
I ain't say that. I ain't say that. Don't use my words against me. I ain't say that.
He said, what happened when my man is tired on the defense because he ate too many sandwiches? Look, it's the same.
Don't use my words against me. I ain't say that like that. That weren't my words. I ain't say that. Don't do that. I ain't say it like that. I said it against Chuck when he was taking advantage. You know, don't do that. Don't use my words against me, man. So you don't agree either. So you don't agree.
No. Keep the rules the same. That's what made it exciting. Like,
okay, we like it in college.
If you know that you're gonna score and the other team gets a chance to score too, that's not exciting.
You don't like it in college?
It's the thrill. It's the thrill of no. That gets boring.
The thing is not to cut you off, G, but every level you have to progress. So in high school, you get the ball on the 10-yard line. In college, you start at the 25-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
In the NFL, you play a regular game, first team score wins. So you got to step it up. As you progress up a level, you got to step it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how many times have your team been sitting on the sideline and you just want them to have another shot at it?
Hey, if you want another shot, keep from getting punched in the face.
There you go. There you go.
Well, I don't have that. I don't have that kind of team. I need a team to have a little bit of some chances. You know, that's why I like it. I want my team to have a chance.
Better your defense. Better your defense. Cover up that face.
You had a chance. You blew the chance. You blew the chance.
We worked hard to get back into it.
You wanted them to give you something. You don't want to earn it. You don't want to earn it.
Earning it. When you play hard to get back to it and it's tied up, you have earned it. You don't think so?
Ain't earned it.
Yes, you have.
Well,
you earned it. Give me that ball one more time, huh?
Your team ain't earned it. Your quarterback may have earned it, or your receivers, but your team ain't earned it.
Shit, no, come on, dude. Everybody should get a chance.
This is what you do, Corey.
You have 4 quarters and let your offense just score more than I'm not care about all that.
Yeah, this is what you do, Corey.
They came up with overtime for a reason.
This is what you do, Corey. When you lose that coin toss, you call your defense around you, and you give them that same 45-second speech that Ariama gave his players, and tell them to go out there and stop.
Then everybody have to listen to that speech. Then come go. All right, overtime. Go listen to the speech.
All right. All right. Hey, last segment, man. Last segment. Oh, well, not really. Hey, do y'all have a game? My boy said he might have a game. All right. Let's go. We're gonna do our top 5 all-pro NBA players. I'm gonna throw these names. I mean, do y'all have your names out? So you only can have one center, one forward, and you gotta have 3 guards. So that's the sad thing.
We're talking about NBA.
Yeah, NBA.
Yeah. So do they have to officially play the position of guard? Or can I make them be a guard?
I know, right? You gonna put in 3 guards?
Well, I'm sorry. Is it two? It's two front backcourt or 2 backcourt and 3 front court, something like that.
This all time?
No, right. This league, this year.
Oh, okay.
This year. First team all NBA. All right.
Okay.
For me, I got Embiid, Ja Morant, Steph Curry, Giannis. I'm missing one.
Embiid, Steph Curry.
I'm missing one. And Booker. I'm gonna throw Booker in there.
Wow. Embiid, Ja Morant, Curry. So you got 3 guards?
Uh-huh.
And Embiid and who else in the backcourt? In the front court?
Giannis.
Embiid and Giannis and 3 guards.
Yeah.
You going, Corey? You want me to go?
You go ahead.
All right. I got Curry. I got Ja Morant. I got Embiid. I got Durant.
Oh, I forgot about Durant.
I'm about to say, look, I don't, hey, man.
And y'all gonna be shocked by this. I'm going with LeBron.
All right. So
LBJ. Okay. LBJ. Damn. First team?
First team.
Okay.
Hey, he carrying your team.
So
He should be first team
He carried them to the 11th seed.
by himself.
We ain't got but 13.
All right. So my one guard, I got Young. So I'm going to trade at the 1.
Go okay.
2, I got Ja. 3, I got Curry. 4, I got Durant. And then I got Embiid.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I would, because of right now, in terms of hotness, I would actually change Embiid and I'll put Karl Anthony Towns there.
For first team?
I stay with Embiid.
Yeah, they quit to throw that first team out there, boy.
I know, right? When you do that, you be like,
So what it is, so when you make the first team all NBA, you get to get that max contract. So it's a difference of $30 million that you get to get on your next. You qualify for that max contract. So when you don't make it, you don't qualify for it. So you lose out on that $30 million. So
that's kind of subjective.
So yeah,
though,
that's why the players are upset, because it's up to the writers and stuff to decide who's so they're kind of upset about it, because now you play with my money.
Yep.
My money. So they're a little upset with it. So I definitely wanted to see who y'all thought your guy was. So like excuse me, like Young, if he would have made that first all NBA team. Yeah. When he went and got his contract, his max contract would have been $30 million more than what it is. More. Yeah, more. Yeah. So who was your fifth one? You got Young, Durant, Morant, Curry, and who? Corey.
I got Young, I got Ja, I got Curry, Durant, Embiid.
Okay. So we all pretty much had the same one. We was off just probably about one or two people. I think nobody has Giannis. What are they, number 1 seed? Nobody's believing in them. Milwaukee still gets the disrespect, man. Giannis still gets the disrespect.
But you know what's crazy though, bro? Even with that, the standings have been changing daily. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The number 1 seed versus the number 6, and then the 10, or between 7 and 10, they've been changing daily. Yeah. Even right now, the Heat and the Celtics are nutted up right now at 78, 79 right now. They're playing each other. I'm just saying, like,
Heat and Celtics.
Huh? Yeah, Heat and Celtics, right. Yeah. So now I'll say this here, though. I want to add this in. So the Hawks right now, okay, so our magic number is 3. We got to get 3 more wins to solidify a spot. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're handling the business. Yeah. Well, it ain't over. We handling business right now. It's 102 to 71. I don't want to speak heavy because you know how my teams do. But so we be fine. But I'm not gonna, we're okay right now. So, but what I'm saying is we just, we're handling the business. We just need to get 3 out the way. But like you were saying the other day, it's changing daily. NBA that we were talking about Cleveland the other day in the standings. At first they were in the play-in. Now they done moved back up. And then they're holding the they're in 7th seed right now. I think
7th seed, yeah,
7. Toronto, it's like it's moving. It's moving daily.
Yeah,
that 46 to 47 to 48 is just it's changing every day. You know what I mean? So I just want us to be able to solidify that spot. I want us to get ahead of Chicago. I mean, I'm sorry, Charlotte. But so we'll end up playing Charlotte, I think, anyway, right? Because that is 7-8. It's 7-8 play, and then 9 and 10 play, and then okay.
Yeah. You just want that Charlotte game to be home.
I'm saying so it's not 7 play 10 and 8 play 9.
No.
Okay.
You want that Charlotte game to be at home. That's what that is.
Yeah.
So. And honestly, I think it should be. Well, I was about to say I think it should be 7-10 and 8-9, but 7 only has to play one game if they win. You don't want 7 and 8. Both of them only had to play one game if they win. So you don't want 10 to only have to play one game. You know what I mean?
Right. I got you.
Yeah. So they will have to play together.
I see your Lakers then fell out of the 10 spot.
Yeah, number 11. Woo! Number 11.
But y'all tied with San Antonio though.
They above us though. I think
they above y'all, but y'all both got the same record, 31 and 44.
But San Antonio won against y'all, right? They beat y'all twice or once?
Twice, I think.
Twice.
I think like they're 2-1 against us, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. It ain't looking good for us, y'all. It is what it is. It is what it is.
No, that game the other night, man.
What is that, Chuck?
That game the other night when we was texting back and forth.
No.
Yeah, you were tripping. You tripping. Hey man, Chuck putting up stats for y'all as y'all were losing. Man, that's crazy.
Look, the East is dominant this year, dog. Like, look at y'all division over here, 38 and 37, and y'all might not make the playoffs. Like, we over here at 31 and 44, and we fighting for the playoffs.
Trying to get in, I know, right?
Yeah. We got teams all under 500, dog. It's crazy. All right. So, Chuck, you say you got a game for us?
Y'all want to play? Y'all want to save it for Sunday night?
We can save it for Sunday night. We'll save it for Sunday night. Yeah,
right.
We'll save it.
You know what? I got something too.
You got something too?
If we can save one and do one, which one you want to do?
I don't know about you. I guess we'll do yours. I know how yours roll, though.
Hold on. Hold on.
I know how his roll, boy. As long as you don't have no advertisers up there, I'm all right.
Wait a minute. Okay. I thought I had. I want to try to get my guy on here. I got a picture I want to show, man, of my guys having a camp. That's not it. Cancel that.
I had left my paper. Now it ain't gonna take long, but it like I said, if y'all want to,
you going to get your paper, not go.
I know, right? I didn't want to make sure. All right. So I was thinking in terms of the slap, that's happened, and how to add this into some sports, slap. But at the same time, I came up with it's over. What it is?
No.
Look, can we go to overtime? It got overtime rules, So it's between us, real quick then. So this segment is called 2 Men Enter, 1 Man Leave. All right. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. So if I say, that this is about fighting, this is about, fighting, so it in all aspects, right? Just all aspects. So I'm gonna give you 2 men enter. You tell me what 1 man leaves. All right.
Okay.
So my first one to you is Michael Jackson and Prince. 2 men enter, one man leave, and they were fighting. Who come out? Michael Jackson and Prince. If
I
Michael
think
Jackson, huh?
I'm about to say Prince.
Prince will kick Michael Jackson ass.
Hey, sir.
Okay.
I'm going with Mike. I'm going with Mike. I've
If they-
seen Mike. Mike he
Yeah.
has.
That's what he gonna be doing.
Yeah, he's flexible. He can kick, obviously, and he's quick with his feet, man. So I'm going MJ, man.
Oh,
And he's
MJ.
fragile.
Yeah,
He's fragile.
Prince. I mean, Mike Franklin has Prince, and so does Kamari and James Littlejohn. So
I'm
it's
going with Prince too. I'm going with Prince.
You going? It's 5-1 on. Look, have y'all ever seen a skit where Prince is actually fighting anybody?
Nah,
All the
Michael-
skits are Michael Jackson fighting.
because he
Skit.
want to fight. He can't
Yeah.
fight. You already tape on your fingers and all. He ain't doing nothing, man.
Hey,
He-
the magic word being skit.
Is it? It's a skit.
and look,
Yeah.
and guess what?
What?
Joe Jackson taught him how to fight.
Who?
Joe Jackson teach him how to run for getting beat
I
down.
bet they taught him how to get his ass. whooped. Get his ass whooped. All right.
Hey, next thing, Mike gonna run.
All right. All right. Next one. Rambo versus Commando. 2 men enter,
Hmm.
1 man leave. If you've seen Rambo and you've seen Commando, who come
and
out the
Commando.
Thunderdome? 2 men enter. Rambo against Commando. Have y'all seen Commando?
Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Yeah. And y'all seen y'all seen Rambo, right? Y'all know Rambo.
Rambo
So
1.
you ain't seen
Rambo
Commando?
1.
Yeah.
One. Yeah, go with the first one. The first one is First Blood is. Hey,
Ain't nobody messing with First Blood, no. Ain't nobody
Chuck,
messing
you
with
ain't seen
Rambo.
Commando?
Yeah.
Chuck
I
ain't
did.
seen Commando though.
I have.
Okay. Yeah, he did make 4 sequels, but we just going with one. I'm
I'm
going
going
Commando.
Rambo.
You going Rambo? I'm going Commando.
You go with Commando.
Come on, he beat the whole Spanish army. He beat the whole Spanish army, man. You know. Now, First Blood was ain't gonna lie. I love First Blood. But and he went against an army too. He went against some weekend army guys. But hey, man, Commando, he went on a beach and he stole an airplane.
That was a
Stole an
skit.
airplane. Huh?
That was a skit.
It was a skit, but I'm just saying, you know. So all right. So next one, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, 2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Wow. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates.
Bill Jobs is I'm sorry. Yeah, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates,
Gates.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Wow. Well, that's tough,
man.
there, boy.
The crazy part was I was just these supposed to be silly, and we really. Steve Jobs really
Steve Jobs,
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
I'm
Two
going
nerds
with
and
I'm going with Steve Jobs. I'm going with Steve
Steve
Jobs.
Jobs.
I believe Steve. Steve just he looks a little tougher than Bill Gates.
And Bill Gates.
Bill Gates just don't boy.
So you saying Bill Gates look fragile?
Peace, Jobs. Rest in peace.
I know, right? Look, you know, before he got sick, you know.
Right. Kamari said Bill Gates. He's the originator.
The originator of these hands. Let me see. I'm going with. I know, right? I'm going with Jobs.
Bill Gates. I'm going with
You
Gates.
going Gates?
Y'all going Gates?
I'm going with Jobs. I'm going to throw an apple at him.
Yeah.
Who you had got? Who you got, G?
I got Jobs. I got
Yeah,
Jobs.
Job. Okay, so
No, he said
Jobs.
Bill outlived Jobs. So Steve.
I know that's it. All right, the next one, Achilles, and that's from if y'all remember who Achilles is, right? From Troy, the movie Troy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Achilles and Maximus from Gladiator. So you got Achilles and Maximus.
Oh,
Two men enter, one man leave.
Maximus was tough, dog.
Maximus Aurelius against Achilles. Hector! When somebody come to your house, Galen! hey, well, that fool crazy out there. Charles! Hey, man, somebody call the police. That man at my house hollering.
Didn't he say, "Are you not entertained?"
Right. But I'm saying, who, two men enter, one man leave.
He said Achilles is son of goddess. Maximus fake.
I'm going with Maximus.
Oh man.
I'm going with Maximus.
Yeah, I gotta go with Maximus too, man. That's
who you got, Charlie?
I always like to go against the odds. I'm going with Achilles. I'm going with Mike Franklin.
Achilles. All right. Next one. Jet Li or Jackie Chan?
Jet Li or Jackie Chan?
Two men enter, one man leave.
Jet Li or Jackie Chan?
I like Jackie Chan. I'm going with Jackie. Jackie, we love to see that home, Jackie. We love to see that.
I think I go with Jackie Chan on this one too.
I like Jackie. I like Jackie. But Jet Li just seems so serious. He's not that. Yeah, I'm not here for the game. So I'm going with Jet Li. Jet Li was
yeah. Let's not be foolish.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Chuck Norris or Clint Eastwood?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Chuck and Bruce at first.
Nah,
we seen that battle. We seen that battle already.
Bruce Lee? No. I'm going with Chuck Norris and Clint Eastwood.
That's an easy one.
I'm going with Chuck Norris.
I'm going with Chuck.
I'm going with Clint Eastwood. Clint
ain't gonna be able to get to them guns, man.
I was say he put that 45. If Clint get to that 45, it's over.
Hey,
that's the problem. He don't get to it. Chuck will have him tied up in knots, man.
Yeah, Chuck about to beat that was the flame. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I got the next one. Okay. So peep the game. So here we go. These are the two Johns. All right. So Die Hard, John McClane.
Ooh.
Against Lethal Weapon, John Riggs.
Ooh.
Two men enter, one man leave. So you got John McClane and Die Hard and John Riggs and Lethal Weapon.
Oh.
Two men enter.
It's I like it. It's intriguing, but there was no better than John Riggs. John Riggs was crazy.
John Riggs.
Yeah.
But then you got Die Hard. Hey, John McClane didn't die. Die Hard.
John was special, but he was special and just he wasn't beating nobody up. He was
wasn't die.
Nah, he was just tough. He was just tough.
Yeah.
He could fall through a wall and all that type of stuff, man. Get his feet cut up on glass and still walk
on his feet. No shoes on.
But no shoes. John Riggs, wasn't he like a Hey, jiu-jitsu. He knew jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a lethal weapon. Lethal weapon.
yeah.
I'm going with
I don't know about that either. Was Die Hard a better movie than Lethal Weapon?
They had 4-piece. You know, so
Lethal Weapon, yeah. I don't know, though. I don't know if Die Hard was Die Hard 1 better than Lethal Weapon 1?
I like both of them. Lethal. I like both of them ones.
That's not the question. That's
Huh? Die Hard, Lethal Weapon. They both happened around Christmas too. Remember when the Blockbuster movie came out for Christmas? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's tough there.
That's a tough one, ain't it?
Riggs almost shot himself. He had to hang out. He had to hang out with Murtaugh.
I can still watch. I can still watch every last one of them. Like it's the first time.
You know what I like though? All right, so remember, all right, in Die Hard, you know, he was talking to what's your boy name for Family Matters?
Mr. Winslow.
He was talking to Winslow. It was always a brother somewhere. Hey man, listen, you know. So Eddie Winslow had something to say, you know, or Carl Winslow had something to say.
Yeah.
At home. They shot up that car. He put that thing in reverse. But then you got Danny Glover on the other end. You know, I mean, hey man, don't you down me. Don't you down me. I kill you. I kill you now. Don't do it. I kill you. I'm going Lethal Weapon, man. I'm going Lethal Weapon, man.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm going Lethal Weapon, man.
Who you got, Charlie?
Well, I got Lethal Weapon.
All right. All right, got two more. All right. Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh,
Two men enter, one man leave.
Two terrible actors. Nah, that's a good one.
He said two terrible karate.
He said two terrible actors.
Hey, man, what? Hey, Steven Seagal ain't got a movie just and flip you over with his hands. Hey, he doing karate in Italian neighborhoods. hey, Richie.
I think I'm going with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
You going Van Damme?
Van Damme, huh? I'm going with Steven. Steve was a tough fighter, man.
He had too long.
Yeah. Even when his hair was long. even when he gained weight, he was still a fierce fighter. Like even fat
it's a little bit slower. Come on. I'm going with Jean-Claude Van Damme too, though. I couldn't understand nothing he said, but you know, I'm a firm I like the Kumite.
Mike said Van Damme did this every movie.
Every movie. He gonna kick, he gonna kick somebody every movie.
But look what he said about Seagal.
Eat banana splits. All right. Last one. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning.
To me,
What'd you say, Chip?
I say to me, there's no choice.
No choice in a fight.
In a fight,
Hey man,
man not gonna fight nobody.
you think Tom Brady gonna put some hands on somebody?
I think he do it for Manning will.
I'm going with Peyton Manning.
Think Peyton Manning?
Peyton Manning, if you see in the commercials, he fights with his brothers all the time. He's used to fighting. Tom Brady, I don't know if Tom Brady's used to fighting.
Peyton Manning got a bad neck. He can't take no punch.
Ooh, that man's a bad neck.
He ain't gonna need to because you gotta reach his neck first. He's so tall, you gotta be able to reach his neck.
So how tall you think Brady is?
Not as tall as Manning.
They about the same
right.
height, ain't they?
You crazy.
About the same height.
Let me see.
About 6'3", 6'4", both of them.
How tall is Peyton Manning?
He said, "How tall is?"
He's 6'5".
Yeah, 6'5". Tom Brady knows 6'5".
It's serious.
How tall is Tom Brady?
Tom Brady?
About 6'3".
6'4".
6'4".
So he probably
Inch.
6'.
An inch.
Say Peyton had a rougher college experience.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I think I'm gonna go with Brady. Brady is more.
Who's been hit the most? Who's been hit the most?
Peyton Manning.
There you go. He's tougher.
No, you know what that mean? What they tell you?
He
Play
tougher.
smart. You work smart, not hard.
Oh,
He worked the ref. Hey, anytime Tom Brady get hit, he goes straight to the ref. Hey, did you see that?
they take tell on him.
They made rules for Tom Brady, so you can't touch him. I'm definitely going to take Manning. I'm with you, Kamarie.
I'm gonna go with Tom Brady because Tom Brady he was working with boxers on his footwork. So I'm gonna go with Brady. You know.
All thing Peyton Manning gonna do is call his brothers.
All right.
Hey, that's the reason the Lil Johns know how to fight, because y'all fought each other all the damn time.
They come in threes.
Yeah.
Man, that mean Mike Franklin said Die Hard it grows $141 million.
Hey, he's salty about that. He want Die Hard to be the best one.
I about to say, well, what did Lethal Weapon do? Look up Lethal Weapon too. Be fair now. Be fair.
Be fair. Don't be one sided.
That was my segment, man.
Hey man, I love it. I love it, dog. I love it. Great.
Two men in a one-man league.
2 men in a
One
1
man
man
league.
league. Hey, I like that game.
That take me back to the overtime rule. 2 men in a one-man league.
My dogs, man, great episode, baby. Episode 104 in the books. I might have to just have Chuck moderate because I forgot to do my timer the whole time, man. I was on an hour 47.
Turn the button off.
Hey man, I love it though. I love it, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. We appreciate each and every one of you all. You subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your brothers and your sisters. Make sure they subscribe, like, comment. We appreciate you. Don't forget the winner of we'll have a winner on Monday. So on next Wednesday's show, man, somebody will be receiving the Tribe 6 candles from our dog Matt Thompson and his wife, man. So congratulations to them, whoever it may be. Me.
It won't be you.
And
That's why Corey wants Kansas to win.
Of course I did.
My dog Mike F. Oh, wait, before I even go there, don't forget, you all, April 17th, we are going to have a great guest on, man. A very, very humble guy, very, very God-fearing person, man. A guy with a great testimony is going to be on our show. Mr. Quincy Carter. Make sure y'all tune in. I'm thinking we may just do it on YouTube. I'm thinking. I'll talk to the fellas and see, but make sure you don't want to miss it, man. It's going to be a great episode, and I can't wait. My wife says if Kanisha is on this chat, please text me ASAP. We got to intervene. Something happened.
Look, what happened? What happened?
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure. But hey, thank you all, man. Mike F for fact checker. My wife Crystal Wright. Thank you, baby, for jumping on here. Marie, my dog. Appreciate it. Hey, make sure y'all check my dog's podcast out.
Send me that
The
information.
His and Hers podcast, man, on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any podcast network they have, streaming service they have, man. They are on it. They are international. They've been doing it for some years, man. So they have a large following. Great show, man. Great show. Fun, entertaining. Dave Littlejohn, my dog, Matt Thompson. Who else was out there that I may have missed? My pops, man, Larry Wright. I appreciate you, Pop. Love you, man. Call me up, man. I need to talk to you. Who else?
Your wife said give a shout out to Chris.
Chris?
Yeah, your wife said please shout out to Chris.
Go ahead.
Your wife said please shout out to Chris if he's going on into 10 since it's almost his birthday.
Oh, his birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely give a shout out to my son. Huh?
To my Astro?
Astro, yeah.
Astro, Chris?
Yeah, slime ball Astro, man. Birthday is in a couple hours, man.
That's what's up. How old is he turning?
He's turning 20. The big 2-0.
Oh, duh.
Big 2-0.
Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Big Chris.
Yes,
hey, man, on the real, though, I ain't seen you in a while. We ain't seen you. I need to hear from you. Where you at, buddy? You don't be on the chat line. Come see me.
There you go. Hey, he been tutoring, boy. That wasn't getting tutoring services.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So,
okay.
He been on. My dog, Lamar Fields. My dog, Prolific, man. Thanks for jumping on, homie. We appreciate it. Matt Thompson again, man. We thank y'all. Hey, dog, we love y'all. We'll see y'all on Sunday, 8 o'clock. All right? We out, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.
Gotta get some new song.
3-man enter.
New song.
3-man leave.
All right, fellas.
All right, baby.
Later.
Later.
Yeah. That was all right today, big homie.
Yeah, dog. But Algie kicking my butt, bro. Good Lord.
I hear you. My wife too.
Oh man, we still on live. Oh Lord.
I know, right? I'm finna head on the